Moments with Kaylin. It's inspiring. Moments with Kaylin. Come on in. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone has had a really great Sunday. I hope you've enjoyed having time with your family. If you haven't, I just hope you've had a great Sunday. I have enjoyed church today. I was glad to be able to go, like I always do. But thank you to everyone who continuously is helping push out Kaylin's Caring Connection and those who have subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. And if you haven't subscribed to it yet, you're not too late. You still have time. And basically what the YouTube channel does is if you ever just have a day where you need to hear one of the inspiring moments from the past or from recent ones I've done, you can go back and watch them and you can be inspired. I mean, it helps. Sometimes I watch my own videos because I need my own wisdom. I just need wisdom in general because I am 13 growing up in the world. So yeah, but just thank you to everyone who is always supporting me. I have been really busy, but I am starting to slow down and start getting ready to do more things. So please be on the lookout for that. And yeah, thank you to everyone who is supporting me in my vision and everything that I have to do. So, if you have not seen what today's topic is, it is titled, Using Your Voice for Change. And I kind of got that subject because we were talking about in church about how in the Bible there were different people who had to use their voice, and our pastor was talking about how you use your words, and that your words are very useful. And sometimes if you are a believer, even if you aren't, some of the words dictate what's going to happen in your life, and that's what hinders you and sometimes in your life. So I wanted to come on and talk to everybody about basically using your voice and your words for change and not to be detrimental to you or others, because your voice is very important no matter how much you see or seem like it isn't. It really is. Your voice can change the world. I mean, if you look at all these famous people, all these people just in general who are leaders and inspiring people, they have changed the world in a certain way. It may not be big, it may not be small. They've changed the world in a certain way. Your voice is here to be a light to the world. If you have really good things to say, if you have some words that can change the world, feel free to share them, because we are living in a tough world right now where there's a lot of sadness going on and there's a lot of just bad things going on, and sometimes people just need to hear a voice that's happy or a voice that's kind-hearted or just a courageous voice, because they need that in their lives with going on all the problems and all the stuff that's just going on in their life. So if you have a voice and you're not using it to make a better world or just to make a difference in someone's life, I think you should try using your voice for something else than negating others or being negative towards others. I think you should use your voice to change the world. Really use your voice to inspire people. I don't just come on here because that's what I have to do. That's what I'm obligated to do. No, I feel like I have a voice to share with people the things that I feel like I want to do. I feel like I have a voice to be able to come on and tell you just how I feel inspired based off other things in my life and just past experiences, because I have the confidence to do that. I feel like I have a voice. If you feel like you have a voice, share it with the world. Don't be afraid, because when the whole world is silent, one voice is powerful. I mean, not physically silent, like they are not talking, but if the world, basically right now, some people in the world, like a lot of people in the world, they are silent. And when I say silent, I mean they're not saying positive things. They're dead to the world. They're not showing who they really are. They're just off. They're doubtful. They have a lot of bad things, a lot of negative things going on. Your voice could inspire that person. You never know who you encounter in life. You could just be at a activity or something. You could be at a get-together. You may not know somebody, but you just saying, "Hi, how are you? You look nice." That could change somebody's life. You just saying something nice to them. You imparting wisdom into them. That can change somebody's life. Use your voice for good. Don't use your voice to start drama, to be negative, to just bring off negative vibes. It doesn't help the situation at all. Be positive. Use your voice for good. Hashtag positive voice, positive words, just anything that you feel you need to do. I feel like being positive is the best situation in life, because as many have seen, being negative only makes the situation worse. So when you're positive, then it makes the situation better. You get it? Positive, negative. Yeah, math. But you can use your voice to create a change where change is necessary. If you're using your voice and it's not needed, don't use your voice. If you're saying things to somebody, if you're being negative, if you're nagging them, if you're talking stuff about them, if you're bullying somebody, don't use your voice for that. It's not necessary. The thing you use your voice for is to encourage people, to say you can make a difference. You are beautiful. You are unique. You are who you are called to be. You have a purpose in life. Your voice is there to change others around you. The people that you have around you are the people you can influence. And even if they're not around you, you can influence people just by the way that you have positive vibes and the way that you're a light to a world. Someone could just see something that you've done in the past and be like, wow, I really admire that. I really am inspired by that. Use your voice and your words to be that person for somebody. Inspire somebody. Don't just try to be negative with them. Don't try to be mean towards them. Lift them up. There's a lot of people, even my age, there's a lot of people that have a lot of things going on. If you know somebody who's like that, lift them up. Don't try to bring the situation they're going through back up over and over. Or don't try to make things negative for them. Try to be that positive light and that positive person for them. That's all you really need to worry about in life, is just being positive and using your voice. If your voice had no power, they wouldn't try to silence you. Your voice is very useful. People sometimes are jealous. That's just the nature of people. They get jealous. They don't feel like hearing what you have to say because they admire you. When people get jealous, they feel like that they want to be that person, or they're just like, they envy you, or they envy something that pertains to you or your situation. But I promise you, if you didn't have anything in your voice that wasn't speaking to them, they wouldn't keep saying things to you. They wouldn't keep nagging you. Trust me, if your voice is very positive and if you are imparting things into others, some people aren't going to like you. Some people aren't going to admire what you do. Some people aren't going to like everything that you stand for, but you have to be confident in yourself. You have to let your voice shine. Don't silence yourself just because every other person is not doing it. If you feel like you want to make a difference, be unique. Be different. It's okay to be different. You don't have to be the same as everyone else. God created us on this earth to be different, not the same person. That's why we all have different traits. We all look different in some way. We may be the same skin color, but our facial features look different. Everyone is different. Everyone has a physical trait, a physical thing about them that is different. So don't be the same as people. Use your voice to be unique, to be different, because that is what you are. Be bold enough to use your voice. If you don't have confidence, the words that come out of your mouth aren't going to be true. If you're not confident in what you're saying, then who's going to believe what you're saying? If you're not confident in yourself, no one's going to believe you. It's like if someone is talking to you and they're like, I had a good day, I did this. No, they're not feeling confident. But if you're saying, I had a really great day, I really enjoyed it, that shows that confidence and that boldness in you. Project your voice. Let your voice be heard. Be bold. Don't be doubtful about what you have to say. If you know it's going to help somebody's life and it's going to allow them to be inspired, use it. Don't hide it from the world. You have to be able to do that. And the funny thing about it is that just one voice can make a difference. But when you put a bunch of voices together and a bunch of people, that it can be a great effect. One voice can change your room, then a city, then a state, then a nation, and then the world. One voice can go so so many places to help people in their lives. If we in life try to be better and try to use our voices for good and not negative, I'm sure the world would be a much better place. Everyone would be cool. Everyone would be positive. If you use your voice for change and not for negative things or to make people feel like they're less than who they are, then stop. Use your voice for kindness. If you have a voice, you technically have an obligation to use that voice to empower others. If you have, I'm not just saying a voice to speak. Everyone speaks, hopefully. If you don't, I feel bad. But everyone should speak naturally. And if you have a empowering voice, if you have a wisdom voice, if your voice is helping others, you technically should be helping them anyway. If you may not be worldwide like the famous people on TV telling them that they should be this or they should be that. It does not matter what age you are. You still can use your voice for good. You can still be a light. I'm 13. I'm young. And I still have confidence in myself to come on here every Sunday and to impart into everyone. But that's because I have confidence in myself, and I know that if my voice is to be heard and that I have something to say. I'm not trying to be doubtful. I'm not trying to say that I can't do this or I feel unconfident. I know I can. So that's why I come on here and I talk to everyone, because I feel like my voice deserves to be heard just as everyone else's is. So if you have a voice, please use it. When using your voice, this is important. When using your voice, mean what you say and say what you mean. When you're saying something, don't lie to people. If you're trying to get your voice heard, it's like if you are a leader over an organization. You don't want to say that you're going to do this and you're going to do that, and then at the end of the day, you don't meet your expectation. If you're going to be a true leader, if you're going to be that person, if you're going to use your voice, you have to mean what you say. You have to always be truthful and always say what you want. Say directly what you want. Your voice is to be heard. Don't let anyone silence you, because you can make a difference. If you have a voice to help others, you were destined for greatness. Don't allow anyone to stop you. And that has been Inspiring Moments with Kaylin. Thank you so much for watching. To everyone who is. And if you please can give it a like, share it if you want to, and just really take what I'm saying into your mind to think about. This week's challenge, I want everyone to try to be a light to someone that you know. Try to be a voice for them. If you know someone going through something, encourage them. Make them feel better about themselves. Just be positive. And if you have a story or anything, you can share it with the Kaylin's Caring Connection website about what happened this week or what's going on, and just share it with me. I'll read it thoroughly. I just want to know that people are listening and that people are using their voice for good, because we need more people in life to do that. So if any of y'all want to, y'all can type up on the Kaylin's Caring Connection Facebook page about anything that happened this week about you helping someone or being a voice, and I will for sure read it and respond. And thank you to everyone who always supporting me, especially my mom. Thank her for everything she does for me, and I just am happy to be able to come on and just allow my voice to be heard and to be able to talk to everyone, because I really do love all of y'all. I thank y'all for everything y'all have done for me, and I will see y'all next Sunday. I hope everyone has a magnificent Monday on tomorrow, and that they just go throughout the week just being a light to everyone and just allowing your voice to be heard if it needs to be. Remember, you can make a difference. Love you guys. Bye.